Hello everybody, this is Sonya again, and now I haven't done any more because I wanted you to go along with me, because I thought, well, there's no good me keeping on working on this and you're missing out and see what's happening. So I went and I had a look and I thought, well, I've got these little corners, right? And then it occurred to me that I'm sure I had other corners as well, and the fan has blown them away. I was really excited when I found out I thought, now the picture corners are going to work, and look what I've got. I looked up there, and on the outside of the container there was an apricot, one of those, and I thought, well, I've got one, I must have more. So here we are, look at this, I've got apricot corners. Now, in a perfect world, I would have put these on before, but look, it's going on now. Look at this. That is just way awesome, isn't it? I mean, I know the other one makes it look a bit more, you know, but I like that. I really do. I like that because it's sort of the colour, you know. It just, because it's that colour, I want to leave it there with that. So, because the drawer's going to be up here, it's okay to put that one on now. But the other one, well, I might have to just cut that bit off there, you know, this end. No, I won't, because I'm going to put that over top. What am I doing, Sonia? Okay, you put that on, excuse me, you put that on there. I'll put a bit of glue on it and fasten it down. Shouldn't come off, hopefully, won't go anywhere. Now I'm going to put more glue on, because I've got, actually, I did start to glue up the back of this first drawer because I wanted to get it, show you how we're going to put these into place. But it needed to have the corner on first, and I got the corner. Now, I must say, I did make these drawers a tad smaller than what I did the last lot. And if you're all kicking and screaming because I'm doing this smaller, I'm sorry, but I feel like I needed to get it to close better. Yours will close, it just depends how much stuff you put inside of it. I thought about using a bit more in the middle of this, but now you want to hold this down really well, take it right to the top of your page as high as you can without it going over the top. There, so it's going to close like so, and as you can see, it is a little bit smaller than the one I did previously, and I only made it smaller by a millimetre, one of them millimetre things. Terrible, I don't know what a millimetre thing is, but anyway, so there's the first drawer. Okay, now I haven't put the glossy accents on this yet. I'll just give it a little bit of a go and just let you see what difference it makes, because it does make a difference when you do add a bit of bling on it, and you can't put anything heavy on there, like anything thicker than the bit of paint, because I suppose I could, because I made this one a bit smaller, these drawers. But once you go around the edge, I'm back in the shot on it, I hope so. Once you go around the edge here, this is not recording, I'm going to cry, you know, because fair enough. I mean, I might just go around the little stamps. What do you reckon? Just very slightly. You don't want to wash it in it or anything. Just go around there very carefully. It gives it a lot of a lift, doesn't it? There's a difference happening there, as you can see. And that makes it a lot different. I mean, everybody's got different tastes and everybody wants to do their things their way, and that's really good. We all like to do our own stuff our own way, so you don't have to follow what I'm doing. I just wanted to show you how I come about what I achieve, you know. It takes a long time for me to do things. I suppose I might take too long sometimes, but I like my work to be really, I don't know, I've got to be really happy with this, you know. I just feel that way. I can't, yeah, I just feel like that. I just need to be really really happy with whatever I do. I want to spread that out a bit because it's too lumpy, you know, too much bulk in it. I'll just take it down a bit. So after it dries, I think it'll look okay. You don't necessarily have to have it all even and that, because it looks really good. Whatever you do with it, okay. So now I'm going to have to line up the other drawers to put them in the right place. Okay. I will have to put one of these corners on this end of on this corner here. Page I need to put all the 4 corners on, but I'm going to work on the other 2 after, because they're going to be, there's no drawer over that, so I'm going to have to work out what exactly I want to do, and I've got this on the wrong way, so I want to put this around the other way. I say the wrong way, there you go, so it's got the apricot a bit sitting out there. There we go. Now, probably get stickles all over the place because that's not dry, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'll only get more decoration. Now, the bottom drawer, it's got to go there. So, I'm going to line this up so when you go, when you close it, you want to make sure that it comes up there and that doesn't get caught or stuck. You know, you don't want it to catch on the other one or get stuck. And then you'll put the other one here and just carefully lift that across there. It's not stuck on yet, but that's not going to get stuck either. So where this is here, we're going to stick him down right now. Before, when I did the other one, I did have a bit of double-sided sticky tape on it so I could put it in its place and not have to be moving it about too much. Now make sure you go right to all your corners with your glue, because you want all your corners to stick on, so you want as much, you know, you want it to be secure, right? Now, I'm just going to put that under there and line that up so it's going to go through without any worries whatsoever. There you go, look. And this one here will go next, and then that one there will go on the bottom. Now, I'm going to put the bottom one on first because I want to make sure that it's inside the box when it's made, you know, like you don't want it to be wobbling around all over the place. And so I want it all hanging out the bottom, I should say. It'll be all hanging out there, so I'll put that on there. Now, if I do this right, if I've done it right, I could still move that a tiny bit, and you go like this, and it closes, right? Now that's got to stick a bit better than that, so we've got to make sure that sticks a bit better. I do fiddle around a bit, I suppose, and make sure that it's all going to go properly. You don't want to be here and you know, have a disastrous thing happen, like go to shut it and it doesn't work. I wouldn't tempt that. I don't think I'd do that at all. I like to try what I'm doing here before we do it. The first one I made really easy, and it went together so well. I must say, then I made another one, and I was not one bit happy with it. So, needless to say, that's gone to wherever bad jobs go. That's gone to wherever bad jobs go. And something on the bottom of that. Probably a bit of glue. I'll have to get that off before it goes to its home. Now, a bit of sparkle. That won't hurt because... So now, if I'm closing it, I'm hoping that this is going to work very nicely for me and go into the box like that. Look, isn't that... love it. I absolutely do. I'm going to have to make myself one after I've got a few to make I'm going to make a few more because I quite enjoy doing this. And, you know, different scales. You make them on a bigger scale. You could make them... any way you wanted to, couldn't you? Okay, so now that I've got glitter all over there, I'm not going to panic about that because I'm going to put pictures in there, aren't I? Now your pictures don't have to be out of these books. You can print them off Pinterest or anywhere you like, so you've got something nice to do that with. So there you go, that's for that bit. Now to make the lid, let me see if I've got enough time. We'll make the lid. We're up to 10 minutes. I've got 5 minutes to show you how to make the lid because I don't think I can take this much further because you're getting bored of the bits listening to me. So now I'm going to close that up. Well, I shouldn't really because I will. It doesn't matter if that's on there. You get your piece here, right? Get that bit. Put it onto. Have I got a square of that paper left? I must have. I'm sure I do. Let me see. Where did I put it? Here we go. Put it onto there. And I just drew around the outside of this, or we can put an X and an X and an X and an X. Okay, or a little spot, I mean. Now, connect all that together. Okay. I hope this is not too... Because I didn't have any measurements, right? Now connect all that together. So you want to have sides, right? This is how far we'll come down. Okay, so all around the outside, well, we could use a ruler. That'd be probably a good idea, Sonia. So all around the outside, you need that to be 1, 2, and 2 centimetres, say. That bit there is. So that's how far it's going to come down. And your edges. Actually, I want it to be the same width as that is there. So take your 15 and a bit. That'll be a half, Sonia, I think, that bit. No. I want it to do this. Wait a minute. Nobody panic. I've got 1 2.5 centimetres on that side, so I need 1 2.5 centimetres on that side, which is out to there. So I'll take this out either side, 2.5 centimetres either side from this square that I drew. Okay. Right, now I'll cut that across there. Straight, I hope. Yeah, and across here. Now, if this has gone too fast and too far for you, just rewind me and have a look. And I'm going to cut this out. Hopefully it'll go straight. Well, I didn't want to cut that bit. I don't know what happened there. But yeah. This is real life crafting. Crafting in real life. Okay. Real time. I know people don't like putting up videos where they're making a mess of things all the way they go, but I just, you know, I mean, this is what actually happens, really. Not to everybody maybe, but to me it does, so I might just be honest with you. I'm going to cut that up there because that thing is not cutting for me. I don't know what's to go with it. Maybe I'm not leaning on it for hard enough or something. Righto, now I'll get my... I'll get this in here. And I'll burnish it down, so I'll burnish it. First I'm going to stop laughing, Elaine. I just can tell. Now this is an inch in. Right, so come in an inch on all these bits. I don't know how that is, but it must be 2.5 centimetres, must be an inch. So I'm coming in on 2.5 bits. Now don't leave me, people, because I really, I'll do all right, I promise you. Now I will burnish this down, like so. That, hopefully, will be the top of the box. There you go. Look, see, that's going to be the lid. When I cut this up here, like this, and like this, and here, and here, and then I turn it under, over, whichever way you want to do it. And see, with all the mess, rubbishing around I did. I still made it, didn't I? You just need to have this part here, right? Now, I would have liked to have made that a little bit longer, but you know what? I'm going to put a piece of lace on it, it's going to hang down off there, and it's going to look fine, alright? I think. Now, I will come back later on one day, and in the near future, very shortly, I hope, and show you this finished item. And I hope that you enjoyed doing yours. I mean, it was fun. I mean, being covered in glue and stickles and, you know, your paper cutter not working and your mind going crazy on you because you're trying to do something that's going, you know, it works. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and I hope yous are all good, and I hope yous can all turn out this okay. And if it's if I mucked it up too much, just tell me and I'll maybe try it again. Or not. Okay, I'll show you any mistakes, anything that you can't quite get, you know, just let me know. This actually works so good because I changed the drawers. I changed the size of the drawers. Now, that is up to you whether you do that. I mean, you've already probably gone and done what the size I told you, and that was right because that's what the lady that had the blog or whatever I got it off her, that's the size that she made it. And to me, when I did Irene's, I was very upset because it would not close like this. You know, it just did not close like that. So I wanted it to work a little bit better. So I put, I took 1 millimeter instead of doing it 5 7/8. I did it at 5 6/8. The little boxes, and I've got that on the wrong way. So I'll just turn him around. I'm going to stick that on there, and I'm going to finish embellishing it, and it will probably be shown in the next week or so, I hope, all finished. And so that's how you make your magic drawers, and I'm not really that disappointed in that after all. You know, with all them, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching.